Good morning, students. I'm here with the recitation of the poem Lesson 16 Young Poets. Kindly follow your book along with this video so that you will get to the correct pronunciation and the rhythm of reading. And please learn it by heart. It can come for the annual exam for writing the poem. So please see that you are learning at least 16 lines. You should learn it by heart with correct spellings. Before I get into the recitation, we have few um, word meanings. That is, the first one is a free verse. Free verse means poetry that does not rhyme. Means you can write in your own way. There is, we are not going to see stanza, the first stanza and second stanza will rhyme it, ending with the rhyming words. All those things are not there. Just free verse. No, whatever we feel like, we put it in the paper and write. That's what the poet wants us to do also. Just observe the nature, what we feel, speak for them. If we are speaking for the tree, according to that, what we have to put the words according to it. Then we have self-worth, a sense of one's own value. Means every creature on this earth created by God has a self-worth. If it is even a tiny ant has its own worth. Same way as a human beings, we also have a self-worth. And we don't like that somebody will put us down. So self-worth means the value that we have, no, the goodness that we have inside. So the nature has its own self-worth. Same way we have our own self-worth. That's why self-worth, a sense of one's own value. No, it can be in a less measure or in a greater measure. So it depend upon each individual. Then we have lyric. Lyric is the songs like a poetry, song like a poetry. Most of the times we say lyric is like wordings, no words. Then possess means to have. No, we should have possess some good values that we as a human beings will follow, and by looking at somebody else will be inspired. So we'll go for the recitation of the poem. Uh, Please follow the book, page 130. As a whole, I will just read it so that it will be easy for you to read and learn and prepare for the exams. Lesson 16, Young Poets. You speak for the lakes, the trees and the birds. You say what they would say if they had the words. Make peace and be proud. Choose well every choice. Speak hope and speak loud. You are nature's voice. Speak with respect now for jungles and streams. Speak for all wildlife and dream giant dreams. So I will just explain this part. First 6 lines. Speak for the lakes means the poet tells us you speak for the lakes, trees and the birds because they don't have words to say. So for them we become the words and we express what they feel. Make peace and be proud means among ourselves, between us and the nature, we should make a peace and choose well every choice. All the opportunities that we get, we have to make a correct choice. And speak hope and speak loud. Not that when we speak something, negativism should come. No, we should be always positive. We should give hope for the next generation or one who is hearing, even for the nature. So that's why we give them hope and speak loud so that everybody should be hearing it. And you are nature's voice because we are the voice of the nature. Nature includes all creatures that is created by God. Speak with respect now. We should also, whether it is a tiny thing, whether it is a great people, small people, there is no difference. We have to speak with respect. It's not only that we have to respect human beings. No, the natures, the God has given us nature. Even the little plants, we should be very respectfully following or and approaching it. Speak with respect now for jungles and streams. No, even jungles and streams, we should speak with much respect and understanding the worth of it. Speak for wildlife and dream giant dreams. So wildlife is, we say they are very harmful to us, but we have to give them also respect because God has created them. And dream giant dreams. No, we have a kind of dream, such a huge one. Giant means such a huge one. So according to that, we have to become the nature's voice and respect and give hope and peaceful atmosphere. Then we'll go with another 6 lines. Speak with great courage, speak up and speak out. Write with a whisper or write with a shout. Stand up, young poets, for clean air and rivers. Free verse or lyric, your message delivers. Truth for the future citizens of earth. Speak of your freedom, your friends, and self worth. So, again, the poet tells us speak with great courage. No, you should have a courage to speak. If you're darpok or you're frightened, then we cannot be able to be truthful in front of others. What we feel, we should courageously we should speak out. For that, we need observing power. No, when we observe things only, we understand. Yes, this is not good. It should be this way. It can be this way. It can improve. No, and speak up and speak out. No, we have to be courageous to speak up. No, speak for truth and speak out. Not only we speaking around little among few, but we have to speak out. What we feel it, we should speak out. Write with a whisper or write with a shout. You can write in a slowly, you can just write it, or you can write with a shout. Means it should be so powerful that it should be heard for by everyone, or it should be made known to everyone. Stand up, young poets, for clean air and rivers. So as a young poets, as a young people, we should stand for clean air and air and rivers. No, and nowadays air is contaminated, rivers are contaminated. So it is our duty that we speak it out, and so that people, those who are contaminating, get inspired and they move from this um, what is it called, habits of throwing things or making the environment dirty and filthy. Free verse or lyric, your message delivers. Don't worry about it should be rhyming words, it should be the words should be good one or appropriate one. Yes, but what you feel, you just freely you write, provided the message delivers. What you feel, the message should be delivered to the people. Don't worry about how many stanzas I have to write or how many rhyming words has to be there in your writing. No, you put it down according to that, provided the people get the message from your writings. Truth for the future citizens of earth. You are writing it for the truth for the future citizens, not for yourself or the generation that has passed. No, you are speaking this kind of the truth of the environment, truth of the nature for the young people, those who are growing up. Next ones, and speak of your freedom, your friends, and self-worth. Not only that, you speak of your freedom. No, you have the freedom to speak, delivers what we feel. No, it is given. We have the opportunities to do that. And freedom, your friends, and self-worth. You speak about the friends of nature, friends of human beings, and your own self-worth, the value with which you are extending the message to the others. Next few lines more. Speak for tomorrow, and though you are still young. Speak for the forest, your pen is her tongue. The world waits to hear your song still unsung. World possess power, you can right the wrongs. Teach us and lead us with poems and with the songs. Speak now for nature, for trees and for birds. Defenders of earth, choose carefully your words. So, the poet further tells, speak for tomorrow, and though you are still young, maybe you are young, but speak for tomorrow. Now, what will be a good environment, a good nature that has to get for us for tomorrow? and you people are still young, but you speak. Speak for the forest, your pen is her tongue. Now speak for the forest, because forest cannot express their problems, and you become the tongue for the forest. The world waits to hear your songs still unsung. Means what you have to express is the world is waiting, because it has not yet sung. No, unsung means you are not yet expressed what you are feeling like after seeing the surroundings or the place where you live. Teach us, and words possess power. The words have a lot of power. You can right the wrongs. No, you can, if you find something wrong, you can write it, so that it will be so powerful, it can change the whole setup. Teach us and lead us with the poems and with the songs. No, the again the poet tells us he is old, but he invites the young generation, young people like you, to teach us and lead us with the poems and with the songs. No, nowadays the young people are more enthusiastic, so are asking us to write the songs and poems, so that they will be inspired. Speak now for nature. Your main duty is to speak for the nature, for trees and for the birds. Everything, every creatures on this earth, we should speak for them. Defenders of earth, choose carefully your words. And the poet calls us, or you people, are defenders of earth, one who saves the earth. And choose carefully all what you speak. And, speak with the conviction, speak carefully, so that it will directly hit the heart of the people, those who are spoiling the nature, those who are not interested in saving the nature. So this is what the poet tells us to do as a young people. He wants us to write it for the world, write it for the people, so that all of us on this earth may live a happy and pollution free or fresh air place, where we can expand our lifespan. Not that we die early and go. God has given us a lifespan. So if you keep the nature beautiful, clean, then we also can live our life long. So students, please read it many times, learn it, and try to practice something from this lesson, what the poet wants us to do. So wish you all the best. um, I'll come back with I'll be sending you the book work and a copy work and the book work. So this will be one of our last lesson. Then hereafter, most of the time we will be spending the exercise parts once you get the syllabus of your annual exams. Thank you.